Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Minecraft world. So in case any of you missed the last video I made and you may be wondering what the hell this series is, this is a brand new series I started on my channel in which I'll just be going around my world here and building random things. The whole idea behind the series was to just record myself doing these things, just to, I guess, find some extra motivation in doing things, because I'm going to be honest, I've been a bit demotivated lately, so I thought it would be a good opportunity. But we are back, and today's episode is going to be a bit more simple than this one. Yeah, this one's going to be pretty short and simple, so we're just going to go over to the building area for today, which is right over here across the ocean in this grass patch right here, right next to the bridge. This section is what we'll be focusing on first, and basically my idea for here was between a couple of things. My first was some kind of shop. I think I had the idea to do some kind of map shop a while ago, and I was thinking of revisiting that, but I realized there's just a bunch of extra land back there that's just going to be untouched if I don't do that, or if I did do that, sorry. So I thought instead what I can do is just kind of decorate this place up and turn it into some kind of little park. It'll be, you know, kind of nice. We'll get a nice view of the ocean from here too. Good to see the city. So that's pretty much what we'll be doing first. And I do have one other idea we'll be getting to later that's over in that direction, but we'll just get started on this one. And yeah, so similar to the last video, the way these videos in general will be kind of paced, I didn't really talk about it last time, is they'll be pretty simple. I'll just be starting, going over what building ideas I'm going to do or whatever I'm going to build, and then the rest of it will just be a building montage pretty much. And if I have anything to say during that time, I will, I guess, interject with my points. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get everything prepped up and we'll start building. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the building montage. So, this is about done, I think. I don't really think there's anything else I want to add to it. But yeah, so this is the final product, so let's go ahead and walk through. So I've gone ahead and made two entryways, as you can see. Heading inside, it's as simple as can be. It's just a whole bunch of trees, grass, and a little river flowing through as well. So I expanded the small body of water that was here and just brought it over that way, in which I made this little loop thing and put a big tree in the middle. Thought that looked pretty cool. And then yeah, I put these lanterns around the place as well. This one's a little bit annoying though because it connects to the bridge, but I'll probably fix that with debug stick later. But yeah, so over here we have some sitting areas as well, so you can go ahead and take a seat with your mates or something. Look at the ocean next to you. Lovely view. Yeah, I think I'm honestly pretty happy with how this turned out. I did also bring in some new flowers as well. I was considering just doing the poppies and dandelions because I wanted to kind of keep it in the older style since we are in an older section of the map. But yeah, I mean, I kind of already violated that rule by using lanterns, but yeah, forget about it. The new flowers look cool as hell, so gotta use some of them at least. And over here we have a small bridge. I just completely neglected this one. But yeah, it's very basic, very small. I was considering adding some like fences to the side and stuff, but I couldn't really work it out, make it look good. So if you have any suggestions on what I can do, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll try and use those ideas. But this is what I've gone with, just decided to keep it as simple as possible. But with all that said and done, that pretty much sums up this build right here. So I'll go ahead and head over to the next build site and we'll go ahead and get started on that one. Okay, so here we are in the final region in which we'll be building the final build for the video. So this section is not that far from where we just were. It's literally like right over there. You could just see the lantern right there. So that's where we just were. You'll recognize that hotel building as well. But essentially, hey man, essentially what I want to do right here is head over down to this road here, which pretty much leads absolutely nowhere. So the idea here is to just build a small set of docks just right here. Since it leads right into the ocean, I thought it would be a suitable location for that. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. Alrighty guys, that just about sums up the dock build over here. So as per usual, we'll go ahead and run through everything. So at the entrance right here, pretty simple. We've got some item frames here just showing what the place is. I thought of putting signs down just saying docks or whatever, but I thought the item frames would do a better job. On top of all these logs here, I've gone ahead and put some lanterns just to give us a good amount of light. And the fences here, I've gone ahead and done this design with a fence and fence gate alternating thing. But with the rest of these, I couldn't really do that because these, unfortunately, were even spacing instead of odd numbers, so couldn't do that. But this is actually a design that I've only started using recently, but some people have been using this for a while, and I don't know why the hell I haven't, because it looks so good. It kind of, it makes it less noisy, I guess, because when you just have fence post after fence post, you got the constant thing. But this looks a lot cleaner and nicer sometimes, so thought I would use that instead. But heading over to this side, we just have a bunch of barrels and chests and stuff, just for some fish storage, because why the hell not? Got storage for cod, salmon, pufferfish, and tropical fish. Since these are kind of less substantial fish, I just gave them smaller boxes. Over here we have the junk storage one, as indicated by the stick. I haven't made one for treasure, because, I mean, you wouldn't really want to store treasures in here, so I thought I would just ignore that one. But there is a couple of extra barrels and chests just lying around because, for decoration, I guess. I didn't really know what to put in them. And heading over to the actual dock part, we have all the boats. Now, you may be wondering why the hell these are spruce slabs and why I've done that. The reason I've done that is because I really like to do this thing where the spruce slabs actually kind of look like a wet version of the oak slabs. As you know, when wood gets wet, it goes a bit darker. So that's kind of the design idea here. Now, here's a bit weird. You would assume all of this should be spruce, but I don't know, I kind of felt like doing this little alternating pattern thing kind of sells the idea a bit more. I also did do the same with the logs though. If we go underwater, you could see the logs that are actually underwater are spruce logs instead of oak logs. Yeah, so all the boats over here, they have little fence posts accompanying them, and unfortunately I couldn't do this in this version since we are in 1.17, but when we do eventually get this feature in 1.20, what I am intending to do here is just kind of tie these boats up to these fence posts, just to kind of secure them so the waves don't take them away or whatever. These trapdoors here, I don't know what they are, I guess to secure the thing. I just thought they looked kind of cool, so they're there. And yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums up everything there is to see here. Again, pretty basic. I guess one more note, there's some ladders at the front here, just in case you fall and you need to get back up, even though the side areas right there, you could just swim onto there, but just thought it looked cool. But with all that being said, that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. If you guys do have any suggestions for future episodes on things to build, or any suggestions on things to change in these builds I just made, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to leave a like, and if you want to join along for the journey, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do also have a Discord. It's pretty inactive, but the link is in the description, so if you do want to join there, chat, talk about shit, or, show off your own builds, suggest builds, do anything, feel free. Link is in the description. With all that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.